Welcome to Student Connections, our students connecting with our community.
Thank you for joining us on another Student Connections. I'm Nicholas Farquhar, and joining me today is Mrs. Emily Goudy with her Immaculate Breast Cancer Awareness Campaign, Taking a Shot at Breast Cancer. Thanks for coming in and letting me ask you a few questions.
Of course.
For the first question, so why'd you get this all started?
So 10 years ago, I ran into my childhood best friend, and she had an older sister who was my older sister's best friend, and she was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. That news really just hit close to home to me and was really hard to handle because I just imagined it being my sister. So my husband and I decided to start fundraising for people in our community in St. Clair County. So we started with a human breast cancer ribbon and a calendar. And in the last few years, we've gone into a run, and we've been able to raise over $45,000 for breast cancer patients in our community.
That's a really heart-wrenching story. Where do all your proceeds go, and how do you decide where to send them all?
Sure. So 100% of our proceeds do stay right here in St. Clair County. We have a fund set up at the St. Clair County Community Foundation called the Taking a Shot at Breast Cancer Fund. And then from there, we make donations to local hospitals, and we've been able to donate $10,000 to McLaren's Carmano Center, $10,000 to Lake Huron Medical Center's Pink Ribbon Fund, and within the next 2 weeks or so, we'll be making another $10,000 donation to River District Hospital.
Wow. Did you ever expect to get as many people to come as they do? Because I've been to one and there's a lot of people.
No. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever imagine that any of this would become as big as it has. We started our first year in 2010 with the human ribbon with about 119 participants, and over the last 3 to 4 years, we've averaged about 270 to 275 people in that picture.
Well, what are some of the ways that you've gotten your word out, like advertisements and stuff?
So we really use social media a lot. We use Facebook, word of mouth, local businesses get involved. We hang posters all over town. Mostly just social media, radio advertising, things like that.
Yeah, I've heard a few ads on the radio. Have you ever thought about making more activities or having different dates for them?
Sure. So we actually have a new event coming up this April. It's going to be called Badges and Bras, and we're getting the local first responders involved. We've started with our calendar. We have our human ribbon, which will be our 10th anniversary this August, and then our 5K run 2-mile walk, which will be happening in October. This is our 3rd year. And then in April is our new event.
Thank you for coming in today and letting me ask you a few questions about your great thing that you're doing. For anyone that wants to join Mrs. Goudy and her husband, on August 4th is their 10th annual Human Ribbon event. For M6 Television, I'm Nicholas Farquhar.